Hi guys, it's me. So I thought today we would talk a little bit about how to select colors, how to swatch them, and how to pick colors that you think will work together. So what I have here is my Deco Arts Americana paints. They're really great paints. They're very pigmented, and I just love this brand of paints. They're just awesome. And they're so pigmented and beautiful. So that's what we're going to use for this demonstration. So I just have a bunch of different ones, and I'll tell you the names as we go. But again, they're the Deco Arts Americana acrylic paints. And I also have some pieces of paper that I cut up. They are actually, it's actually this kind of paper that I think I found at a thrift store. It's like for resumes, it's linen paper. So that's what we're going to use. But you could use cardstock, you could use drawing paper from the dollar store, just whatever you have is perfect. And actually, one of my friends, she sent me a whole little stack of these kind of index card cutouts, and these would be awesome to use too. So you're going to need that, and you need a paintbrush. And the reason why I'm showing you this technique is because I think it's really hard maybe to see how you want colors to come together sometimes. So I have these little swatches that I use in my art, and literally if I'm doing a canvas or an art journal page, I can take out my colors and lay them next to each other and see what I like better, what vibes together, what complements better. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to show you this fun technique. I hope it's useful. I think that it will be, though. I think you'll enjoy it. So we're just going to grab a paintbrush. Let's see here. I'm trying to get, maybe we'll use this one. Alright. And it's very, very easy. So I don't want you to overthink it. So this is the Deco Arts Americana Terracotta Coral, which is a beautiful color. Okay, so all I'm going to do is just squirt out a little bit. And I know this may seem like a waste of your paints, but it's really, really not. First of all, Deco Art paints don't take that much paint in the first place. You don't have to worry about that. You just need a little bit and it stretches. So just take it here. Now, if you wanted to, you could add water to make it stretch. And this doesn't have to totally be colored, but I do want a nice little coating of it. And it's probably better to use a little bit better quality of paper, maybe a cardstock or something where the paint's just not going to seep in. But like that would be one, right? And on the back, I would write the name of the paint, okay? Very cool. And then we can go in with our paintbrush here. Cool. I'm going to grab my paper towel. Actually, it might be better just to do it with my fingers. Sometimes I hate like using paintbrushes if that makes sense, because then you have to clean them off. But we'll just go in. So this is Deco Arts Americana Dusty Rose, which is also a really beautiful color that I've used in a recent painting that I did. So we're just going to put just 2 little dollops, and I'm just going to use my fingers, and then I can just rub them off with a paper towel. But this paint spreads beautifully, so this would not work for all acrylic paints, I don't think, but it will work for this one. Very cool. So beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. And I can see the color on the card, and I can move it around, right? So if I'm on an art journal page and I don't know what colors I want to use, like will these really go together, I can pull out both of these and look at them and check them out. And I just have these in a little container right by my desk with the colors that I most commonly use, or colors that I want to try out, right? Because we all get kind of in that space where we don't want to, where we just stick to our same color palette. But I have been moving past that over the past couple months, and I'm super grateful for that. So it helps. It really does. And I'm just working on a piece of paper just because I never want to waste paint. So I will use this for another project or add it to my little kit for my students. So it never goes to waste. Just like that. And you just set these aside to dry. Okay, just like that. And that one's a little bit transparent, so I know that it would maybe take a couple coats, okay? So I could even add another coat to that one. And that one is Deco Arts Americana Desert Sand. Okay, let's do a couple more here. Right. We can do this beautiful yellow, and that's probably enough. I'm going to just do a couple dabs. And again, I know that I can see just by looking at this piece of paper that this color is very transparent also. So we can go ahead and look at that. And it's just a little swatch that I can utilize in my art, which I love. Okay, and I can go in and use my paper towel and wipe off a little bit too. So, right. Let's keep going here. Let's do Cadmium Red. So Deco Arts Americana Cadmium Red, which is also a beautiful red. It's really orange, actually. It's a really beautiful kind of red, though. You know, sometimes red is just overpowering, but this is just a beautiful, very subtle red color that I love. And I will put a video, I made a little video explaining why I love Deco Arts paint, so I will link that in the iCard. Because their paints are really awesome and they work really, really well. And they have such great quality paints that it's definitely that people don't know, kind of. Like, you pick up a bottle of craft paint and you think they're all created equally, but that's just not the truth with these Deco Art paints. Look at that. So beautiful. And I love them because they don't dry as chalky as other paints, craft paints. They don't even dry chalky at all, actually. They're really beautiful. Okay, we can do this one. This is Deco Arts Americana Orange Twist. And you do need to shake them up, which I forget to do. But normally they come right out of the bottle, no problem. So we'll just do a couple pats of paint. And this is kind of a very beautiful orange color too. I love this one. Kind of looks like the beautiful color of a pumpkin. I love it. Another thing that you can do is that these paints mix so good together. So if I wanted to, you know, I could add white or black to a particular color, and I could even expand my swatches to really kind of customize colors. Okay. Alrighty, let's do one more here. Maybe we'll do this beautiful neon. Now this is going to be very transparent. So this is Fluorescent Acrylics, Deco Arts again, neons, and it is orange. Neon orange. As far as I can tell, there might be another name on it, but I have done so many, like, splatters that I can't really read the entire label, but I will definitely link it below. So this is very transparent. You see a little bit of that color coming through though, but it's pretty. I like it. It's very pretty. Okay guys, so great. So you're just going to let those dry, and then you can bring out your art journal or whatever kind of project you're working on, and you can have fun and put down your swatches and kind of see how things come together. Yeah, so it's really wonderful. I really hope that you give this a try. I'll show you here. You know, so I could really take an art journal page, a blank one, right? And I could say, well, what colors do I like? What colors do I want on this page? You know, and I could set them out just like this and say, okay, what color do I think would work? Okay, so I don't think that I'm filling this orange twist, so we're going to take that away. And I'm not really filling the red. So I would do these guys together. Okay? I think that would be a really beautiful palette, but it does need another color maybe to pop it out. So probably I would use this Deco Arts Americana Indian Turquoise, and I think that would be really pretty. So already I have my colors together, and of course I'd make a swatch for this one and check it out, but I can see values and all sorts of interesting things when I make little swatches for myself, and then you just turn them over and write the name of them on the back. So I just have a ballpoint pen here so I can write Deco Art, and then I'll write the name of the paint, cadmium red. Okay. And I know, and I might put maybe craft paint because I do have some of their other paints too. Right? And then I have this little swatch that I can just keep by my desk, and it's great to do all your paints if you have time to do that, just because that way you know that you don't have repeats of the same color. Like, I buy the same color all the time and it kind of annoys me, or I'll pass it on to my friends, but it'd be great to just make like a little booklet or something with all these little swatches in there that I could take with me to the craft store and kind of go through and make sure that I don't have any repeat colors, or it's just great. It's just a great resource to have. So I totally hope that you try it, check it out, you use it in your own life, and it's great to see all the supplies that you have too. I've done this with about half of my paints. I do have a lot of paints, and it's just been really wonderful. And you can kind of see what colors you don't want to buy again, what brands you don't want to buy again, and you don't have to buy them for next time or order them or however you get your craft paint. So yeah, it works out great. I really hope you try this technique. I don't think that you'll be disappointed. And please don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video. And I will see you guys later. Hugs. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.